Can anybody hear me now? I am here. I see everyone on. I've been having issues with my mic and camera. They weren't registering. I signed in and out 3 or 4 times. Boy, well, like I said, Mercury's in retrograde and it seems to be full fledged right now. So fun. So I'm hoping everyone had a very interesting last week. Let's see who all we have here today. Good morning, Mama. Good morning, Dreamweaver. Good morning, Robert. And let's see who else we got. Good morning, Leela Miller. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. I don't know if you've been here before, if you've subscribed, but once you see a little bit of this, it would be great if you would like, share, and subscribe. All right. So sorry about the delay again this morning. So did not get to pull anything ahead of time, that's for sure. And for those of you who are new here and do not know me, I am Jade Joyce McGeehan. And I will show you my little card here. Jade Joyce McGeehan. And gotta get this in focus. I'm an owner, clergy, psychic medium, life coach, healer, Reiki master teacher. You can always see all the things that I do and that I carry at www.thevioletsage.com. If you'd like to purchase or contact me for a healing or reading, more specified to you, you can reach me at thevioletsage@gmail.com or at AOL.com. But please put reading in the subject line. I am a licensed minister, certified healer, author, and teacher. I do many, many modalities of healing and many modalities of readings too, actually. You can call or text me as well, and these are also some of the ways that you can pay for donations, because we greatly survive here on donations. 608-477-2192, and if you are out of the United States, you would put a 1 in front of that. Okay, so we got that. And I'm also reminding everybody our Valentine's contest is still running. So to win a free 20-minute reading with me, every $10 you spend, whether it's a donation or purchase, you earn another entry. So for every $10, you get an entry. And I know some people have actually, a couple people here made a donation already. They contacted me this morning, let me know that was awesome. Thank you. And the winner will be announced on February 14th at the end of our podcast here. All right. And so if you would like to donate, you actually get picked first for a reading as well. So if you want to be sure you get your reading in, the ways to pay and donate are we accept Google Pay, Cash App, PayPal, Square, and Zelle. And you can use the Violet Sage at AOL.com or the number 608-477-2192. And if you're using Cash App, you can use the $ and the Violet Sage. And you can, if you would like to book a private reading or anything, and if you're in the area, I actually do home parties as well, and you can contact me here. All right. I think we got the formalities out of the way. So, I hope everyone's doing well. Is anybody experiencing, I don't know, headaches? Or yesterday was such a roller coaster of emotions. There was so much good stuff going on. Like I'm selling a lot of my house plants because they're so overcrowded. They're not getting proper light and it's just getting overwhelming. And I just posted it on buy, sell, trade. And oh my goodness, I got like 15 people coming over for plants. So that was the good part of my day. But then I had a lot of other weird stuff that I'm dealing with other people. It just really sent me off kilter. And it's playing that balancing act. So far I'm going to say that Mercury in retrograde is probably, because every Mercury retrograde seems to have a theme. So this theme, I'm believing, is going to be computers, phones, because I know everybody's having computer and phone issues right now. And also it is affecting like your mental stability, like how much can someone rock your boat before you lose it? So try to stay firm, try to hang in there. It's just let's just chalk it up to Mercury. All right. And yes, Leela, you're new and you subscribed. Thank you so much, Leela. And am I saying that right? I think I am. All right. And thank you for subscribing. Hey, Ania, welcome. Thank you for being here today. Oh, all right. Someone made a donation. And let's see. And we're going to, because I want to make sure I don't miss putting your name in for the entry. So if you do make a donation, please tell me that you did. And if you can tell me which application you use, that would be great too. Okay. Let me just check a few things here. Yeah. Why is this always so hard? I can't even find out who did what on here. I'm just having issues. All right. So what we will do is start with the reading for today. Ooh, I'm pulling on my little cords over here. All right. So we want to start with. Must have been smudging. Oh no, that's right. It's me transplanting plants all day yesterday. Do you know that's really, really good energy? That's a really good source of grounding. So if you're locked in and it's cold where you are, you're like, well, how in the world am I going to ground? I can't get outside. Like here, I think it's like the minus, it's probably like 1 degree today. It's like, how am I going to get outside? And that would be go ahead and transplant some plants or something if you're doing something indoors. You can get your hands in some dirt, your feet into some earth or something, you're grounding. Sometimes there's certain things that you can eat and things also. All right, Spirit, for everyone that's on looking for this week of February 7th, 2021, what is the best message for everyone concerned here? Onlookers for today. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, everybody wants to jump out. All right, so we got 3 cards. I normally only pull 2. And for people who want to ask questions, I'll ask again at the proper time. Yes. Hey, good morning, Carla. So at the end of my general message, that's when I give people the go-ahead to ask their personal questions. And you can ask a question or you can ask for a general reading. But other times, of course, it may be good to ask a specific thing. Not always that you may get that specific answer, but usually they do. All right, the first card is Goddess of Knowledge. So you are supposed to be using all the knowledge that you already have to get things kicked into gear. Start to apply what you already know and trust your intuition. So it does feel that there are things going on and there are movements. And I'm going to tell you, and they're telling me too, that things may seem different. All right, things may appear differently than what they are. So you may see something and said, wow, that was really messed up, but yet you don't really know what was going on behind that. Maybe someone's coming back to change something, or someone said something to you because they're really in a funk and they didn't know how else to react. They unfortunately just spoke how they were feeling instead of maybe the truth. So just use your gift of discernment on this. I'm going to see if I can move this a little better so it's more direct on. Yeah. Okay, and the next card is Angel Psychic Ability. Your intuitive and psychic abilities are strong at present. So, and I don't know about you, but I am dreaming like crazy. So if you are getting dreams, this might be how Spirit talks to you. So pay attention to your dreams also, because it does feel like a lot of people are being guided and directed right now, because this is like a big month of change. It feels like this is the good and the bad month, and it's only because of Mercury, because I think if Mercury wasn't in play right now, things would be going a lot smoother. So you're just getting a preview of the good things that are yet to come. Like you could see a little bit of movement, and then Mercury throws a monkey wrench in there. And you see a little bit of positive movement, and Mercury comes in and throws another monkey wrench in there. So try to see, and if you focus on the positive aspect of it, more likely the truth of it comes out. Or it helps you to stay centered and balanced, especially through such a turbulent time right now. And I'm telling you, I mean, the world's a little crazy as it is, but Mercury just really, you know, made it that much more interesting, I'm going to say. All right, then we have the Goddess of Compassion. Like I said, this deck wanted to have 3 cards today. So, Goddess of Compassion. Self criticism is diminishing your sense of self worth. So, if things aren't gelling and you've been putting your all into something, don't take that personally, because it's just Mercury. It's Mercury, or maybe the timing wasn't right for something yet. So please do not take it personally. Yeah, Dwayne, that is exactly what you're experiencing. I don't know if I can tell them your little story or not today. I hope that's okay, because it's just a minor thing. Like, for instance, poor Dwayne here has been, Dreamweaver has been waiting for his superintendent or manager over there to come in and fix a bunch of stuff that was supposed to be fixed like a year ago. And there is some stripping that's coming off and molding on the windows, and he just wants to fix it. It may be small and insignificant, but if you decide to leave or move sometime, you want your security deposit back. You don't want them thinking that you're the one that made it that way. He moved in with it that way. So he goes in there after the guy is done and left, and there's this blue tape. It stands out like a sore thumb. It's like, okay, that just like is 20 times worse. I could have done that with clear tape. You're supposed to fix it or don't touch it at all. But what I think has happened, again, if you look deeper, try to find the positive aspect of it. I think, because he said something about putting epoxy on there. So I think that he glued the strip, but to make sure that it stayed down and adhered so he doesn't have to stand there and hold it for an hour, I think he put tape over it that easily peels back, because it looks like painter's tape, that it will easily peel off. And that was just the only way to get it to stay, to put a little bit of pressure on it while it's curing. So it's little things like that you can totally mistake, especially when you're already teeter-tottering on the edge, which a lot of people are right now. So just had to give you that little for instance there. All right, so let's see what else we have. My deck would like to come out and play today. All right, now this is a deck that I've created myself. It's the Oracle deck. Has 56 cards to it, and 6 of which are blanks, so you can create your own. And I still do have some decks left for sale. Once these are gone, there will be a collector's item. I will sign one for you and personalize a card for you if you'd like to make a purchase. You just let me know. All righty. So, Spirit, help me to pick the proper 2 cards as best help everyone that's looking on our YouTube channel for this week of February 7th, 2021. What is it that they need to know? All right. Now, I've taken all the pictures myself. I wrote everything myself, and they come with a magnifying glass because the cards are not made on the size deck that I wanted them on, because the company did not have them available. So we have the Hermit, and he's a really cool looking guy here. So I'm just going to tell you before you even read it. You may feel that you're alone in some things, and maybe this is a time that the best things are achieved alone. It's you're finding out the best qualities of yourself, although you are finding out the best and worst. And then if you're finding out the worst as well, then now you need to figure out how to tamper that, how to work with it and integrate it into the positive aspect of yourself. What good or wisdom can you get from it? These things you need to figure out. So now let's see. I got to move myself and see if you can read this at the same time with me. There comes a time when we must go inward. People may be experiencing far too much from you at this time, or expecting far too much from you at this time. Say yes only if you really want to, and learn how to say no when you should, especially if the situation is not yours to deal with. And I'm dealing with exactly that last night. They do not need to understand, and they may even try to make you feel bad about refusing them. But you must retreat to reserve your strength in this thing. There it is. Your strength, health, and energy. You cannot help another if your energy is depleted. You should feel your energy coming back as soon as you do this. This time is for you alone to experience, and it's helpful to meditate and empty out and get into nature to reconnect. So, this is really helpful advice and grounding. Like I was saying, if you do some planting and things like that, that can also help you. That's just weird. Okay, come on. I'll help this follow the card back. I see. I'm even having difficulties with this computer again. I'm telling you, it's just really messed up. Come on. I'm going to see if everything okay here. The glass. Nope. And then we have air. Air. Breathe deeply, my friends. And I know it's don't go outside and breathe deeply, right? It's breathe deep. You need the oxygen. And it could be because we're all wearing these darn masks for so long that we need the extra oxygen right now, too. But air has many, many other good things to this. Air is vital to our existence, and we simply cannot live without it. If you are feeling unwell, breathe in the air deeply as it holds the oxygen your blood and body needs to survive and heal itself. Air also gives you the value and feeling of flight, so soar your dreams into reality. It's like daydreaming, feeling the air beneath your wings. Be inspired, stand in the wind, breathe deeply, and know that you are capable of so many things. There are so many dreams that can be created by you. It's time to fly. So start creating. Use this downtime to find out the best of who you are. And I'm really getting perturbed with this camera here. La la la. See if I can get it to focus. That's weird. You know, sometimes things like that happen when you think a spirit or something is standing in front of it. I really don't get this. What is the major malfunction today? Come on, Mercury, leave me alone for a while, will you? Especially right now. So I guess this is only for cards like this. All right. So I am going to go ahead and pick a stone card. Now, I normally pick stones, but I bought this really cool deck so that we can just look up some stones here. This is really irritating because this should not be doing this. Wow, look how sharp it is up close. Nope. Well, people, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. It's going to look fuzzy to people just signing on. Got it back. No, I have it. I need all fair. It's been good for the last year. It just seems to it saved all the issues to come out at once. Oh. It is old, and to be fair, okay. I'm not sure. Breathing deep, cold, moist, definitely freezing the lungs. Yeah. Uh, where was I going with this? All right, Spirit. What stone would best help all the onlookers for this week of February 7th, 2021? It was a hammer. You know how much I want to. It's the only camera that I have that really works right now. I haven't been able to figure out this other one yet. Whoa. All right, Spirit. Come on. Me a good stone that would be best beneficial and helpful to everyone this week. Tourmaline. They're not saying what color though, but if you use the black or brown tourmaline, it actually would definitely give you that grounding effect. So we have tourmaline smudging, root chakra. So everybody clear out all that old negativity. You're probably going to be going through it a lot. You see this is showing like a clear tourmaline and a black tourmaline on its matrix here. So a tourmalated quartz would probably be awesome. Come on. I'm going to see if I can do a lot of action here that'll make this camera think. What the heck is going on with this thing? Sure. It's like, well, do you want me to focus close up? Or do you want me to focus far away? So I don't know if I can look up just tourmaline. I think I may have to do a color, but I know brown tourmaline is good if you are working with plants. So it's a good grounding, and it's called dravite. Dravite. But this looks like black and white tourmaline. All right. What are the metaphysical properties of tourmaline?
According to Charms of Light, tourmaline attracts inspiration, compassion, tolerance, and prosperity. It balances the right-left sides of the brain, helps treat paranoia, overcomes dyslexia, and improves hand-eye coordination. Tourmaline releases tension, making it helpful for spinal adjustments.
It's even good for the body and the bones, too. Trying to see if I can get this thing to start focusing as I go back. I'm going to try moving this thing forward. Yep. Now. Yeah, not so much. Yeah, as best I can do, people. I'm sorry. All right. So tourmaline is going to really help. And it's funny if you... Let me see. I'm going to show you. They're showing almost the same picture here of the tourmaline. It's black and white too as well. Probably like tourmalated quartz. Interesting. All right. And which deck do I want to use next here? We're going to use our holographic tarot. All right, Spirit, for this week of February 7th, 2021, what is the general message? What do people need to know today? It's going to best help them in their path in life. Ooh. Wow. Now, there's a double-edged sword. And it's funny because it's the swords that came out. Interesting. All right. I think I understand this now. All right. So, Ace of Swords. We got Ace of Swords. And it's upright. So, you are overcoming your challenges. This is good. We want you to overcome. So everything is not as bad as it seems. You are actually beginning to triumph over those challenges in your life. And even if maybe there was a choice between jobs, you're probably going to either choose the right one or someone's going to choose you. This is really irking. I cannot tell you to what degree that this thing is making me, because it's not focusing. Oh, well. I've done what I could. Then we have the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. But it's reversed. And this is those sleepless nights, pain, anguish, all those things that have happened. And yes, I believe some of that stuff is happening. But again, it is not as bad as you think it is. Hey, Aunt Barb. Try tapping the back of the phone computer right behind the camera. Yeah, I'll try that again. Send that thing for... Might all experience a smack. I'm going to smack this thing in the head. Okay, Nine of Swords. So those things that have bothered you or maybe seem like they weren't so good, they're not so bad. So I think you are beginning to overcome, just like the Ace of Swords says. I feel that these things are drifting away. But I also do feel that you need to pay attention to your dreams. Some of them can be disturbing. So if you write them down, the true meaning of it will tend to pop out as you're writing these things down. But there are reasons. I feel that it's time for many people to. There, I did what you said. It's time for many people to let go of the past, to let go of things that no longer serve them, or if you made the choices to let things go. Come on. Come on. That that choice will be a good choice to let things go, and it's soon going to start playing a new tune, something much better for yourself. You'll be able to see the light of day. March is going to be a better month. March and probably April. We will see. All right. So we already picked the stone card. And I'm going to go ahead and pick a trinket, and then we will move on to some questions. All right, Spirit. A trinket for all the onlookers today. What is it that they need to know? Oh my God, we're still dealing with this. Okay. Reflections. People are still needing to look at the reflective qualities, reflections of things that I'm going to say mostly annoy you right now, because things that annoy you and things that other people do, maybe it's not exactly what they're doing, but say they're doing something really annoying. And maybe it's not that thing they're doing that's like you, but it's maybe the impatience that it's stirring up in you. That's what you're supposed to be looking at and fixing. So, also, the reflection does have a good side too, and that is when things are good, you're seeing someone else achieving their dreams in life or creating something beautiful. You have those same quality and talents and abilities. So you got to find what they are and work with them. I'm trying to even the wire here. That's not helping. All right. Well, you know what? I think I got a way to beat this. When it comes to personal readings, I'm going to put this thing down on the table and we'll see what happens. But we also got the car keys. Some of you may be traveling, or it's time to do those car repairs. And with Mercury around, I'm going to say maybe a little bit of both. So if you're planning a trip or you're getting ready to start a new job, you want to make sure that you're not missing any time from work and you're getting those repairs done. So make sure you're getting repairs. Maybe it's time that you're getting that new vehicle, but this is definitely travel related. Okay. I'm going to leave that with you, and I think we are going to be setting this up so it's only focusing on the cards I'm pulling. This way it's up close. We will try to fight Mercury at its own game here. I don't give up, I give over. All right. So anybody can start asking their questions now. And since I'm done cleaning this up and setting it up, I will get to your questions. And like I said before, those who donate will go first. So right now, Robert, you're going first. So please get your question up there. And if you didn't hear me say it, or if I was thinking it and didn't say it, good morning, Aunt Barb. It has been a rocky week, man, I tell you. Mercury wastes no time. All right, so I'm going to just take a card as an example so I can set this up differently. And I'm going to see, is there... Clean off the lens. Clean it all off. It still doesn't want to focus far. Okay. So what we will do is the other way. Let's see. That's still not close enough. And don't forget, get your questions in. Come on, tell me that is not close enough. That is ridiculous. I don't really understand it. Ooh, I'm shedding some stuff here. And Robert, I already got your your thing in this morning, so I make sure I put your entry in to win. Well, if I put it any closer, I'm not going to even be able to see the card. Not that you can really see the card anyway. I don't really get it. I need another camera. I just need Mercury to go away. Okay. So I could pick many of 3 cards. If there's a particular deck you would like me to use, which is my holographic, the actual tarot, or if you'd like me to use the angel cards, I don't believe we're using the stone cards, or any card that I feel needs to be used. All right. So what do we have here, Robert? Okay. All right, Leela, I see you, and here we go, Robert. Okay, I sent a donation in for Bonnie Sue Chase. Could you pull cards for her? She is wondering about a future with her and CJ as a love interest and beyond. Okay. Shuffle these. Even the shuffling doesn't want to work. These cards are still pretty stiff. All right, Spirit, for Bonnie Sue Chase. Could you please help me pull a few cards here? Well, that jumped right out. For Bonnie on her love life and her future with CJ as a love interest and beyond. Where do you see this love interest going? All right, and one more. Yeah, wow. Okay, that's really that. This thing jumped out of the deck and it landed sideways, so I'm going to read it both ways, but I will get to it. Of course, it's the end card. So we have the world, and the world is upside down. So even though it feels really good right now, there's a few missing links. It feels like there's some actually major stuff that's probably missing from the relationship that is not you're not really feeling fulfilled there. So here's the one. That's not going to work. Thing's not working either. So we have the world reversed. And then we have the magician. And the magician, too, is also reversed. So again, this person probably has many talents and maybe even a salesperson or something where they were able to manipulate the world to get what they want. And they can also manipulate you. So I'm going to say maybe he's lost his mojo, mojo, and I don't know. I mean, it seems like everything was hunky dory, but I'm not really sure how it doesn't look like it's all it. Doesn't look like it's the one. Then I got the Fool card, which is an adventure. So it's you either going back to school or you're learning something. So maybe this is just the learning curve for you. But this is usually the beginning of something new. So new prospects, maybe making some new choices. Don't jump off that cliff. So be very careful of what you're choosing or what you're choosing to invest in. That is what I want to say. And also, we got the tower. Now, I don't know how the tower was, right side up or upside down. So the tower card usually means change. Swift and sudden change, it could be. It could happen all so quickly, but it also could be that your world's about to get shaken up a bit. So I don't know if this means there's something maybe even beyond himself that may pull him out of the relationship. Maybe I don't even want to say sickness or anything. I don't really have a sickness card here, but or something could take him away. But again, maybe it's not so bad, but it could be a culmination of things. So I want to just focus on this for a minute for her and Bonnie and CJ. Why do I feel like this person doesn't have a voice of their own? The CJ person. I don't know if I'm like getting something like someone's talking into their ear, like maybe somebody's putting thoughts and ideas into their head that they should probably just be leaving it alone or minding their own business. I don't know. Um, so I don't feel like he's alone in this and he's being influenced, and that might be where the problem is at. And if you're not experiencing the problem, just wait. Uh, this week might you might see it then. So don't be surprised if something happens. And I don't know why suddenly I feel like maybe he's taking a trip, but you don't know where that trip's going to bring him or what's going to happen when he's on that trip. Trying to listen to spirit on this one. All right, and just so people understand, he's getting a longer reading here because he had given a donation. So he gets like the 10 minutes for 10. There's a 10 for 10 special every Sunday. So if you donate $10, you get 10 minutes. And if you don't have time to get your reading today, you can always schedule it for another time. You just have to pay for it today in order to get the special. All right, so for Bonnie, Chase, and CJ. Can you show me or tell me what is it? Is it good? What is the future for this? Okay. This, I'm using the Lenormand deck, but I use it for questions and things too. Just wanted to see if this thing was actually zooming in. A ship carrying gold sails straight into view. Lined in its hold are fortunes for you. If you should travel with a special friend, memories unfurl for years upon end. So I'm wondering, maybe it's better if this person decides to take a trip or something. Maybe you should go along instead of them going alone or without you. That might make a difference as well. Like I said, it's really weird, all the other cards that came out, but it doesn't mean that there's maybe someone else that might be a better choice. And then we have the clouds. Clouds brightly shine, strung in precision. Life will be fine with firm decision. Beware of clouds, misty and obscure. Life cloaked in darkness is hard to endure. So make sure you know everything there is to know. If this person's been hiding something from you, or you're like, that's all right, I'll ask later. I really don't need to know that now. No, I think you need to know that now. So ask all that you can, learn all that you can, see what all the connections are. Trust your gut, not your head or your heart. I think you need to test some things a little better here. And all right, and here we have the birch rod. Birch rod brings strife to what should be bliss. To husband and wife all has gone amiss. Prepare for sorrows that dampen the day, begotten of quarrels that bring much dismay. So it could be that you are going to find out something that it's just not tolerable, and you're going to put your foot down. And it's better to catch things now than to let them go longer, and then you get more attached, and then your heart is more easily broken. Don't really like that. Okay. All right, Spirit. So let's see. How do we do on that one? I'm going to pull an angel card for you. Let's pull these up. I see you, Ania. Very good. All right, Spirit for Bonnie Chase. Please tell me, show me, what should she do or what should she focus on, especially this week between her and CJ. We have Angel of Relaxation. Let go of desired outcomes and you will get what you want. Now, I'm going to explain this one a little bit. Now, like people, when they have their thoughts or their sights on a particular person, I bring this up so you can actually read it while I'm talking. And they're saying, well, this is the love that I want. But if that love wasn't meant to be, then here you are so focused on that and not open to the other possibilities. So then you end up empty instead. So what I want to do is say, if you manifest it properly, it's like a wonderful new love is coming into my life, a love that I can depend on and share. We love each other equally, and it's an awesome experience, one that's going to last. So if you say it like that, you're not putting any names or anything to it. I feel that there's great possibilities for wonderful things to come into your life, but I have a feeling it might not be that particular one. I'm not to say don't enjoy it. I mean, every experience is a lesson, and we're supposed to learn something from it. So I'm going to say that I think you might need to be holding out for something better. And I don't know, I don't even want to say the word hold out because, again, I'm going to pull a trinket for you, or a trinket for Bonnie Chase. Bonnie, what does she need to know right now? All right, I pull this. This is the golden stone. Things you touch turn to gold. So you have the ability to make things happen, to make things wonderful. And it may not necessarily be connected to the question you asked, but your life in general. I feel really great things are coming. But when I pulled this stone, they gave me the month of May. So I don't know if you have to wait until May before things are bright and shiny and new and really going the way you'd like them to, because it just feels like there's some rumbling. They're actually giving me these words, rumbling beneath the ground, that needs to be checked out first. Uh, Things that need to be cleaned up, attitudes, maybe voicing your opinion, seeing where it goes. They're giving me also the words that February is a rough start. March is tending to your needs and what really needs to be done. April is you're going to be guided by many influences, and these are the words they're telling me here. So this is what's in store for you, and it leads up to May. May, wonderful things begin to appear, and all the things that you hold dear. So I think May is going to be your lucky month. Things need tending to for like the next 4 months before any real difference is going to be made, but it is. It feels like you're on the right path. You're walking your walk, you're moving forward, and this is good. I mean, it comes with good, bad, and indifferent. Nothing's ever always peachy. Unfortunately, we always know that, right? All right, I leave that with you. I hope that is some help, my dear. Thank you, Robert, for the donation. All right, let's go back here. Watch this computer froze. See, computer issues. He says, see, his computer froze. I am telling you, they're running amok. All right. All right, Leela. Let's see. I got to really figure this out. I knew Leela sent one and Ania. So we're going to do Leela first, and we'll do Ania. And that might be all I have time for today. So let's see. Give me a moment. No, I really don't understand this. Oh, Carla. Carla, I don't know where you are in there, but Carla donated too. I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss anybody here. I'm Leela. I'm going to write your name down here because you will, and Ania also, so I do not forget. Make sure that I have your information or that you're signing on next time also, just in case you win the free 20-minute reading, that I know how to reach you and get it to you. All right. 320. All right. 10 and Ania. All right, got you both written down. I already have Robert written down. Hmm. Howdy, Jade. You'll have to let me know, Carla, if you would like a reading as well. All right. So you like a general reading. I'll put that up there. General reading for Leela. Sorry, Nia. Hopefully you had time to hang in there. All right, for Leela Miller. Leela Miller Spirit. What does Leela Miller need to know? Yep, looks like we're going to go over a bit today. Glad I told people not to start coming for their plants until afternoon. All right, for Leela Miller. Let me pick the proper 3 cards to help her in her path in life. One more card to get started here. All right. Well, Leela, I am a little confused. All right. So, you have the 8 of Cups. It's confusing. I'm going to bring this closer. Can you see that he is walking away from the gifts and things and love that he has had? So I don't know if it was best for you to walk away, maybe from a relationship, a job, or whatever the situation may have been. But it feels like that you maybe focused more on the sadness or the negative things. I'm not so sure if that's good or bad for you, but it does feel like if you would just look, you pay attention to all the other wonderful things that are there being offered to you or that are actually there that you already have in your life. It's paying attention to those wonderful things that you already have so that you don't miss another opportunity and that you can take advantage of something else to help sidetrack you while maybe that one thing is missing. But it feels that there are gifts within each moment. There's gifts within each experience that you're having as well. So you are going to want to take another look, do a little life review, and it's really helpful if you take a notepad and pen and you go through things and you write them down and see what it is that you're missing or things that you should be focusing on. So find all the positives and write them down. And just so people know, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you're already subscribed. Even if you liked once, if you like for each episode, it really helps too because they on YouTube they look for the likes. So please like, share, and subscribe. All right. So the next card, dear, is Judgment. So, with this judgment, and it could be that you are upset because something that once was good is no longer good anymore. And if you're being forced to take anyone to court, or maybe someone is choosing between you and someone else for a job, I mean, the judgment could be a few different things. But being it as right side up, I am going to say that the judgment is positive. You know, it's kind of like eerie. It looks like these people were sitting in coffins and it's the end judgment. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting to tell everyone I have dogs and I do live right on the sidewalk here where people can walk by. So I apologize for that. Since these are not pre recorded, I can't delete that out of there. Okay, so I'm going to focus on this one for a minute. Really, Lisper. Feels like judgment has already been made. And it does feel like the ball is in your court now, and it has been made in your favor. People are actually watching what you're going to do next, and I'm going to say people and spirit. Actually, you got a little. I'm closing my eyes and I'm watching what they're showing me. And it's funny because I see the what they look like, little children. They could be angels, they could be cupids. I'm not sure, but they're little. Um, they're giving me the message that you need to step forward into the dark and see your true self and learn how to work with the things that either you don't like about yourself or maybe other people don't like. It just feels like there's two things, some tweaking that needs to be done, but also, yeah, some changes that need to be made. But the thing is learning to love every aspect of yourself, incorporate that into one, because what you look as your dark side can also hold some really good treasures, hidden treasures for you, things that you can work with. Um, later on, you're gonna, if not now, I think you should be stern on your judgment of who you do and do not want in your life, because it does feel like you have been altered, changed. Maybe your way of thinking has been played with or toyed with a little bit. Um, and I believe it is time to make that change now. To interesting. Oh, interesting. All right, so I'm going to see if you're making any comments as we go. And then we have the Ten of Wands. So this person is really working hard. He's carrying a heavy load. So it feels like you're carrying a lot. And your problem, you might be carrying a lot even at work. But in order to make things work and be successful, it feels like you just, whew, yeah, I feel it. It's just like it feels like you're carrying some heavy burden there with you. Definitely need to look more into this a little bit here. Hmm. It does feel like there's a lot of burden that actually is yours to carry. It's not just that you're carrying it for other people. I think you're putting too much on yourself. So it'd really be nice if you can ease up on yourself a little bit there. And then I'm going to pick another. Actually, I'm going to pick a trinket and an angel card. All right, Spirit. For Leela Miller. What does Leela need to know? Especially for this week here. What does she need to know through these circumstances? Anything that can help? Okay, got two cards jumping out at me. All right. I feel that all these things that are happening. Hang on, I'm going to be messing up the camera here for a minute. Ooh, yep, there we go. Whee! There was no way to reach that card without doing that. Okay. Yep, no, this doesn't want to stay straight. All right. So this is good. Now, it's the peeling away what no longer serves your higher good. And it feels like things are finally going in your favor. So the changes that you are making are good. It's a positive thing, although I just feel like for some reason there was a lot of sadness that went along with it. And it's just a feeling I'm getting. I don't even know if it was in this card. Oh, yeah, it was in these cards. Okay, that was a part of the Eight of Cups. And also the Ten of Wands. So, the Goddess of Awakening. This is an awesome card. All right, this is a. Oh, let's see. Is it now focusing? Nope. This is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. So, I believe if someone new isn't in your life, then maybe something has switched or changed or shifted within your current relationship. But it does feel like you are going to be experiencing like new life upon you. So you, whatever you've done, you're opening doors. You're carrying a lot in your personal life. Yeah, it is a heavy load, and that's usually what hits us the hardest is when it's personal. So, and this is the Goddess of Awakening again, the wondrous time of exploration. So, if you're getting a chance to step outside your comfort zone, I think you should, because it's going to help you to realize that there are better things there. And again, we're going to go back to the Eight of Cups. It's almost like you didn't realize what you had, or maybe what you're really made of, and what positive things await you. So I do feel that there's a lot of really good waiting for you out there. And then we have the Angel of Manifestation. So and to help bring it on, to help it happen, use manifesting. Angel manifestation, your efforts, determination, and perseverance have paid off. It was a long, hard journey, but your time is coming. I feel that this month, well, these are supposed to be for this week, but I know when you ask specific questions, it can go out a little longer. But I feel like everything is doing the shifting and changing right now in this month of February. But in March, I think you're going to start seeing the meat and potatoes of all of your hard work. So just hang in there. It's happening. You're shaking it up. All right, Spirit. Trinket. Leela here. Trinket. All right. We got the lucky rabbit's foot, and it's purple. So we're going to say that the spiritual aspect of luck is coming to you. So your guys, guardians and angels, they have your back. They're working with you. They want to see you succeed. So call on them, because when you ask Spirit or welcome them to come in and assist you, and I say assist, not to do it for you, that that you acknowledge when you see, all right, I see what you did there. Thank you so much for helping me with that. I see you gave me that little carrot. That it helps to increase what's available to you, and it helps to encourage them to help you out even more. So I do feel that, I don't know, they're giving me like February 15th. I think somewhere around that time, I think you're going to start seeing your luck changing for the better. You're going to start seeing things pay off for you. So keep your eyes open, my dear, and hopefully you liked that reading. All right. And now for Ania. Ania, I sent a donation. I would like to know what type of work I am best suited to. I am ready for a change in career, but want to look for something I will love. Ah, good one. All right. I don't think I'm going to be pulling a card for that, but I will probably pull a card just to get me connected to your energy here. All right, Spirit, for Ania. Ania, oh. She wants to know what career she'd really be good at. What should she be looking for next that will bring her to her highest good and happiness? That is key. Highest good and happiness. I think we may have gotten this last time for you, this heart with all the swords in it, huh? All right. You're welcome, Leela. And thank you for your donation, sweetie, and we put you in the drawing. Thank you. And please give thumbs up and a like if you liked it. That's always helpful. All right, we have the King of Cups. Interesting. Now, this King of Cups means there's someone that's very favorable who has something to share with you, and I feel that he's going to be bringing you some options, and I think options that you're really going to like. So I think someone's going to be running some ideas off of you too. But I also feel that this could be a love interest as well. I don't know if you have someone in your life now. Maybe they want you to work for him. Okay. Let's see. It's King of Cups for Ania. You really thought of a lot. You really do have some admirers out there. You're adored, is the words that they're using. You're appreciated in all that you do. Are you athletic? And they're saying something about something sporty. Like, I don't know if you'd be into working at a health club or maybe a sportswear place or something like that. I'm not sure what the sport thing is about. Just as I go, I'm putting them out there. All right. And then we have the Lovers, and the Lovers are reversed. So I don't know, you've already done this or not, but maybe giving up things that no longer serve your higher good are going to open some more doors for you, because it feels like maybe love is down on the wheel for you of life right now. It's not looking like peaches and cream, that's for sure. Um, and also, I feel that this is partly connected to your work, because you're right. It just feels like this is more like mind numbing now. You go in, it's kind of like sucking the life out of you, instead of feeding you or making you feel like I'm serving a purpose, that sort of thing. Why do I feel like things more health oriented? So, like I said, sports, fitness, health, maybe even being a CNA or um, caring for the elderly, health, fitness. Unless this is something you're supposed to be doing. So I keep getting something on that activity of this. And I know you're not going to see these very well. Put them in the foreground. Then we have the Three of Swords in the heart, reversed. So again, things that no longer served you already feel like they're moving their way out of your life, which is good because it's making room for the new. These are things that have passed, not so good. You're getting over and beyond the hurt that has already been done. It's already been there. All right, Spirit, what job? What career? What sign are you, Ania? Shuffle a card. I'll wait for your answer. Spirit, what's for Ania? What does she need to do for career? Can you help to answer me for the career? Are you still with us, Ania? All right, we have the Goddess of the Unknown. A new chapter of your life is around the corner. Remove fear and embrace the unknown. So I believe you're probably going to be stepping your toe into the lake of something you have not done before. Or maybe you have maybe a slight knowledge of or an interest in, but doesn't mean you've actually done the job before. So it's definitely something new. New is good. And the goddess of knowledge. So you're going to have to use your noggin on this one. Start to apply what you already know and trust your intuition. So you can say, well, no, I haven't done that, but I have done A, B, and C, which is a lot like that, which just makes this job that much easier to learn, especially if they don't require that you already have a certain degree or something like that for it. But I do feel that it's going to take some thinking, and I'm thinking creativity on your part too. I still wonder if it's a sport and fitness center. Man, was that hard to get out. You are a Virgo. All right, so yeah, okay, you can be clean, tidy, precise. You like things organized and well rounded and in their place. Um, hmm. But you also are can be very sensitive as well. So I think where you can be working with people where you know you're making a difference and you're helping them. But I feel like even in like in old age homes and stuff that they have like an activities director or something where you're the one that has to make the game plans and decide things. Okay, remember I was telling you about electronics things happening because Mercury in retrograde? Well, my CD player is now spazzing out. So I'm telling you, where is that bridge? All right. So, an angel of addiction healing is also another thing. So, it could even be working with people that have these issues. This is time of positive transformation and healing. So, you definitely want to stay away from the naysaying that you do to yourself and know that you can make all the changes that you want to, that you can perform any job that you put your mind to. And And as far as romance or whatever is concerned, you want to make sure that sure, I may have been this, and this, but don't make someone make you feel so guilty. It was time to run its course. It was time to run its course. Doesn't mean you still can't tweak whatever it is they say. Go in and check, but I'm sure there's reasons why that negative aspect was drawn out in you as well. I had started lifting weights before lockdown in March, but I'm out of shape again. You might decide to go and work out again and find out that there is a job opportunity waiting for you. Give me 1 minute before my CD player has a nervous breakdown. I gotta shut it off. It is still trying and trying and trying. You know, if nothing gets jostled around, you wonder how in the world a disc could have moved. Right? Something to grab it. How in the world can this thing run away from me? That was certainly weird. All right, sorry about that. And that's still not working either. All right, we're gonna do a trinket for Ania. Trinket for Ania. Oh my goodness. Trinket. All the same ones are coming out. All right, let's see if I can get something different here. All right. So, with this addiction healing they're talking about, time for transformation, of positive transformation and healing, that is going to be working with the reflective qualities. What do you see in other people? What keeps showing up and getting in your face all the time? Pay attention to how you can possibly have a connection with that and what it is that you need to do. Because you do have luck. Luck of spirit. Spirit wants you to succeed. So they are there plugging away for you and helping you. Maybe when you want to work your magic and you're going for the interview and so forth, wear purple. But I almost want to tell you to stay away from it though in the month of February, only because Mercury's in retrograde. So applications and things like that end up either not working out or something to that effect. So maybe really feel what you wish to go for. Keep your eyes open. I don't know. I mean, if you're seeing the job now, you can't wait long. Otherwise, someone else is going to jump on it. So you're going to have no choice but to apply for it. Then we have the bird, the pretty bird, all the sparklies. So you are going to finally be able to fly free sometime soon. So I do see the change taking place. I do feel that you are going to go ahead and get another job. And I think you're going to feel wonderful once you get there. You're going to be so happy. You're going to feel free. It's going to bring you some peace and some peace of mind. You're not going to just feel overwhelmed and ho-hum. Those are the words they're giving me for that. So I hope that has helped you, Ania. Just keep plugging away. I don't know. How do you feel about the health field, like the fitness, or getting into? Could even be, some people go to school and they learn health and nutrition, and they are a dietitian, and they go in and they work in these places too. But it definitely feels like health and fitness oriented. So let's see how that works for you. Okay. See if we had anyone else that paid for a donation reading here, because since we're not going to have time for anything else. La la la. Howdy, Jade. You have to let me know, Carla, if you want a reading. We could always do that some other time too. Thanks. I'm the best. Aw, thank you, Robert. Thank you, Dreamweaver. Good morning, Freya. You have the barkers. Yes, I'm carrying a lot in your personal life. Thank you for the reading. You're welcome, Leela. Hopefully it helps, dear. And Dreamer, boy, you really are having an issue with the electronics today, aren't you, Jade? Yeah. I love you. I admire your perseverance. Well, that's just it. I I'm funny that way. When spirit comes at me and throws some nasty stuff in my way, I'm like, oh yeah, watch this. So I tend to fight back. I don't let it get me down because then it's won, and I'm not gonna let it win. Look at that beautiful piece of amethyst. We could focus on something so beautiful. Purple, purple. All right, don't forget, people. Next week is Valentine's Day. So, and we've already got some nice entries today. Our entries are building up. It's so cool. So, even if you want a reading or something outside of here, with every $10 you spend, you earn another entry to win 20-minute reading with me, $10 donations, purchases, etc. Must mention the ad. Announcing the winner on February 14th at the end of our broadcast, and we can schedule it however you like it, via phone or online or however you'd like to have it done. I'm open to that. I also have WhatsApp. So a lot of people, especially out of the country, tend to like to use WhatsApp, and that's fine. So don't let it block you thinking there's no way we can do this, because there's always a way, even if it's via email. All right. So don't forget, you can send your entries to the Violet Sage at AOL. I mean, your entries, your donations to Google Pay, Cash App, PayPal, Square, and Zelle, which is through your bank account. Most people have that. And you can send any inquiries for readings or information that I may have asked you for, like, okay, what's your name and phone number in case you win, to the Violet Sage at AOL.com. You can use Gmail if you'd like, but AOL I will be watching. And even if it's not for a reading, if you want me to find it, put reading in the subject line. You can also use and text the number 608-477-2192 if you're out of the country, or anywhere else. You actually may have to use a 1 in front of that. So that would be 1-608-477-2192. And if you are using Cash App, the $, the Violet Sage. And again, if you want to book a reading, shop, or you can call. I check out thevioletsage.com. You'll see many things that I have. I have much more for sale than what's on that website, because I'm not the one that builds the website or puts stuff on, so I can't get on there as easy as I'd like and just get in there and change things. So I pay someone to take care of my site for me. So you can write me or whatever. And for everything you spend, I mean, I sell sage. I just made a new batch of high frequency spray, which helps to clear away the negativity, helps to bring the positivity and uplift your own spirits, but it helps you to attract more of what you desire. It's a really, really nice spray. It's made with all essential oils, minerals, holy water, you name it. I got it in there because I used that for house cleansings at one time, but I didn't realize how wonderful it makes you feel. And why did I not think of spraying myself with that this morning before I came on here? I don't know. It was eluding me. See, it didn't want me to use it. Because it wants to see how I fare all on my own. Okay, so with all of that, we're going to say, see you soon for Valentine's Day. Next time, next show. Although, if I have time, I may come on. I might come on Wednesday, maybe sooner. Who knows? Okay. Much love and light to you all. If there's any one quick messages or whatever, Rocky Row, welcome. And can you be added? I actually am a half hour over already, because when people make donations for readings, I will stay on until they are done, unless I personally know them, then I can do them while we are online. H has been a great day. It has been a great day, everyone. Nice to meet you all. Nice meeting you too, Lila. Thank you for joining in. And Rocky, if you hit that notification bell, hit the notification bell, everyone, and you will be notified when I come on. So if it's not just on Sunday, I do pop-ups once in a while. I haven't done them in a very long time. I keep saying I'm going to. I'm just getting my house cleaned up and straightened out, getting my life in order again, and then I'm going to start doing this. And hopefully this week I may have some time. So, if you do that, you will be notified when I hop on. Otherwise, it's every Sunday around 10 a.m. Central Time. There's times like today, I had major computer and camera issues. It was just a mess. So I got on late. If you hang in there, I will be on unless I put canceled on it. And I will let people know if you like me on my Facebook page. I don't do this on Facebook anymore because there's too many scammers and trolls on there and it really messes up the whole thing. But I will announce it on there if there's something going on that I can't make it that weekend or something happens, or you want a heads up on when I'm going to come on and do some trinket readings or crystal ball readings or something like that, you will be notified on The Violet Sage, Jade Joyce McGeehan, or Spiritual Insights. I have both of those pages on Facebook, so you're welcome to come join me there, like and follow, and you will be notified. This way you won't miss it. And Rocky just got to get in here a little bit earlier. I'm usually done by 11. I'm only on for an hour. Thank you for coming. And I'm sorry we couldn't get to you. Thank you so much for all the donations. I'm greatly blessed to have you all in my life and that you signed on to watch. All right, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Love you all. Oh, you had car issues. You got that key thing. Wow. See that? Or somebody did. Hope the car issues go better. Yes, hope they go better too. It's probably just Mercury. I swear, as soon as Mercury leaves, it'll probably start right up, or whatever the problem is. All right, much love and light to you all. Thank you all for joining me. Again, we'll see you soon. And next week is the drawing. So you can contact me during the week too for personal readings if you'd like. For every $10 you spend, you get an entry. So it doesn't have to be while we are live. So you feel free to contact me. Have the email address. The email address is below on the screen there, and so is the phone number. Make sure you put reading in the subject line. Oh, thank you. We're also blessed to have you in our lives. Thank you, Robert. Much love and light to you all. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.